Some of you knew I had to do it to you. This is a Kawasaki Ninja 500 SE, and yes, it is a giveaway motorcycle on YamiNoob.co. You guys may have seen the video we put out comparing the RS457 and the Ninja 500, and in that video, I may have said that it was provided by a fan of the channel, but I in fact did not want to let you guys know that it was my motorcycle. But if you want it to be your motorcycle, you guys know the drill. Head over to YamiNoob.co, become a member for your best chance to win. Make sure you stack up your entries and assign them to this Ninja 500 SE giveaway. We just wrapped up the RS457 giveaway. We're gonna be announcing the winner to that very, very soon. Keep your eyes peeled on the website for that. But if you wanna stay up to date, become a member, you can join up on Discord and you get real-time updates with everything that's happening with the giveaway. So, Ninja 500 SE, hotly anticipated for 2024. Let's take a quick walk through and see what's going on with this motorcycle. All right, folks, Ninja 500 SE, a long time coming here on the channel. I may have talked a little bit of crap about this thing, but we're gonna see if it's all it's cracked up to be in this new, hotly contested entry-level beginner sport category. So, the 500 shares a lot with the 400. The frame, the suspension, the overall design and geometry is all pretty similar. The rider triangle is a little bit updated, it's a little bit more friendly, and that's the theme you're gonna notice with this motorcycle, is it's a little bit more friendly everywhere. Looking at the motor, this is the new 451cc parallel twin 180-degree crank eliminator engine. It's found in their new cruiser lineup, and it's now found in the Ninja 500, and I'm gonna anticipate that Kawasaki is gonna put this little engine in a lot of other bikes too. Powers up to 51 horsepower and about 37 foot-pounds of torque, which is pretty good. Now, this motorcycle does make the traditional kind of lawnmower-y parallel twin sound, so don't expect anything too crazy out of that. Looking at this particular model, you will notice the 40th anniversary color scheme, and the SE trim means this is the top of the line when it comes to the Ninja 500. I did not want to leave anything on the table for you guys, because sometimes I get motorcycle models that you guys think aren't exactly the top of the heap, but this one is as top as it gets for the Kawasaki Ninja 500. I think the green wheels and the green paint look really sweet. The 40th anniversary livery looks pretty cool as well. If you notice here, you get this little sticker that says 40th anniversary Kawasaki Ninja, pretty cool. Little 500 graphic right there. And the SE trim gets you quite a bit of kit. We have this brand new keyless ignition system. You simply tap it on right here and then flick it on. TFT comes to life. Those of you familiar with Kawasaki products will notice that this is the TFT display found in a variety of other models that they have in their lineup, most notably the H2, the ZX6. This is all the same graphics and standby features that you'd see in all those other motorcycles in terms of the dash. Now, this is a relatively simplistic motorcycle. We don't have traction control. You just have some range, trip meters, a couple other things, nice rev counter up here, but a cable actuated throttle, no cruise control, and pretty bare bones if I do say so myself. Braking is taken care of by this lever right here, pushing this master cylinder, relatively rudimentary, down through an ABS line to the front over here with an axially mounted Nissan system, the same system that was on the Ninja 400. Stopping power is pretty decent on this motorcycle, but nothing to write home about. New on the 500, of course, is this front face, which looks a little more aggressive, a little bit cooler, a little bit wider. On the SE trim, you get this taller windshield as well, which helps the overall sport touring intentions of this motorcycle, in my opinion. You get these nice little Kawasaki frame sliders as well, a grill guard up in there too, and I think the overall package is pretty well executed here. Why don't we go ahead and fire this beast up, shall we? You guys can hear that coming out of this muffler right here. Now, this is just like the 400 where it's all integrated here, so if you wanted this to be louder, all you'd have to do is swap on a slip-on exhaust, and I bet you the old 400 systems would work on the 500 here. Let's take a listen. Bike is already warm. Get a nice little burble on the D-cell, and I bet you with a nice little flash and a pipe, it would sound pretty good. Now, to turn this motorcycle off, you simply flick this, hold this down, light disappears, just like that. On the SE trim, you also get these tank pads here. These are not really tank grips. They're not very grippy, but they do protect perhaps from buckles being scratched on the gas tank and that sort of thing. On the SE trim, you also get a seat cowl. I have the original seat passenger pillion here, but not the seat cowl installed. Other notable features on the 500 is you do get a slipper clutch, which allows for nice crispy downshift on this machine. And overall, this is certainly an evolution on the 400 platform, not necessarily a revolution. But you guys let me know what you think of the looks of this machine, because I think it's a pretty snazzy looking little bike. You do get a new helmet lock right here as well, which is pretty cool. This was something that we did not see on the Ninja 400 platform. You also now get integrated turn signals on this platform, which was something we, I think, just started seeing on the 400s, but it's certainly something newer for the Japanese bikes. And I think the big question with the Ninja 500 is, can it finally compete with some of the ultra competitive bikes we've seen in the category, the CF Moto 450 SS, the RS 457, as you guys saw my comparison video between this model and that bike as well. I think there's a lot to discuss in this category right now. And is the Kawasaki Ninja 500 still the clear winner of this category? Well, you guys are gonna have to tune in to my first ride and review to find out what I think about that. So folks, we are super excited to feature the Kawasaki Ninja 500 SE here on the channel. I know a lot of you have been clamoring for me to pick up this motorcycle, ride it, review it, test it. So let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see us do with this motorcycle. Do you want to see track tests? Do you want to see long road tests with it? Do you want to see any other comparisons with it? Maybe we can score a CF Moto 450 SS and do a comparison video like we did with the RS 457. Lots of great content coming up with this motorcycle. I'm really happy to have it here on the channel because a lot of people are really interested in the 500. The 400 was the category leader for a very long time. That motorcycle absolutely set the tone for what the beginner sport bike category is today. But can this little bike still compete? We're gonna have to find out in our first ride and review tomorrow, and then the day after we'll do our detailed X-ray video. We're gonna go in the shop, take a deep look at this motorcycle, make sure we get all the ins and outs on it, and see all the little features that you may have missed on this machine in the spec briefing. Now, make sure you head over to yammynoob.co, get your entries locked and loaded for this machine. Don't miss out on your chance. The RS 457 giveaway has wrapped up, but you still have a chance to win a Ninja 500 SE, which is a pretty sweet motorcycle for just about anybody, especially if you're just starting out with motorcycling. Thanks so much for checking out today's video. Be sure to tune in for all the Ninja 500 content we've got coming out in the next couple of weeks. We'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later. Keep watching Yammy Noob.